So as you can see here, we've got the primer done. So we got the dark grey primer, and then we've got the white or light grey coming down from the top. This gives us that zenithal two-tone, you know, sort of light and dark areas. Yeah, alright, so then we can get on the base coat. We're going to go down with a bit of base coat with the airbrush, just to cover up some of this blue on the leg and the guts and stuff like that, to take advantage of the actual two-tone primer. We can put the airbrush paint on real thin, so that you'll be able to see that light and dark really well. Alright, so let's get on to that bit. Alright guys, so the primers I used was this surface primer here, which is the acrylic polyurethane just surface primer, grey. That's 70601, and the surface primer, which is German Panzer grey, which is just like a dark grey, and that's RAL 7021, and that's also acrylic polyurethane. So that's, you know, that was on first, and then this was from an angle above or whatever. G'day guys, so we're back now with the the base coated piece. So this is just base coated in, I think I mentioned before, which is the greyish blue from the Model Air. So we're just going to be going in with some blue. I've got on the wet palette, I've got 2 drops of the pale blue mixed with 2 drops of the Mecha light grey, and then we're going to go from that to the grey, straight to the Mecha grey. Yeah, so that should hopefully give us enough transition that it doesn't look odd, but so that it's, you know, enough contrast. So let's see how we go, eh? We're just kind of winging it and see how it works. Alright, so let's go in there and let's have a crack. So we want to get all the raised areas. So obviously this bit here, we want to get that, you know, like that. And guys, I haven't really watered this down too much or diluted it, because it's an air primer or an airbrush paint. It's quite thin, so you might want to water it down if you're using a paint that is a standard paint, or you're using a Citadel color of your choice. That might be the same. Yeah, so just have to sort of go with the flow. Alright, so I'm going to get this on. I'm going to dry brush this on. Alright, onto the black. So I've painted this dude up. So I'm going to dry brush this on, make the black pop a little bit, make it, you know, highlight a little bit, and same with this dude. Alright, so let's get onto that one and see how it goes. So I've got this funky sort of old brush. Don't know how you actually can see this grey at all. must be alright. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Because we're going for that black denim sort of look, so that's actually turning out alright. That's actually turned out pretty good. Hard to see because of the light. It's actually turning out quite good, so I'm going to go through and hit up these dudes. I'm going to get the fur as well, like that. I'm just going to go through and highlight the whole thing with the dry brush, like that. Alright, so I've gone through and just dry brushed all of the black with a bit of grey. Hopefully you can see that. You can kind of see if I can get right in there for you. Probably as much as it's going to focus. Kind of hard to see because of the way I've got the light. Probably best to be able to see on the tail there. Alright, so now that's all done. I'm going to go put the red on the shirt. Alright, let's see what this blood red looks like. I'm going over the black. So let's have a crack here. Pop that on. Okay, it doesn't look too bright at the moment. Good. We'll obviously do a couple of layers. Because this is thinned down because it's a free airbrush. So that actually looks alright. We're going to get in there and we're just going to do all these stripes like that. And then we'll let that dry and have a look, see what it looks like. And then yeah, we'll see if we need to do a second coat. We might leave it a little bit rustic looking, so it looks like it's a bit old and a bit faded. Alright, so you can see here I've got all the red done. That's red, but I've got the eyes done. I'm just going to go in with a dark red for his tongue and the inside of his ears. So I've got the corn red here. There we go. Just inside the mouth there. Nicely done. Alright, so the next colour we're going to want is brown. We got some leather brown here. Leather brown, we're going to put that on. We're going to get the good old belt. Alright, I'm going to go in and get the belt. Watching out for those little tongues or whatever you call those things on the jeans. Like this. Happy days. Don't have to be too neat because it's just a belt, you know. Alright, what have I got here? Sand grey. I wonder if that looks like a bony sort of colour. Sand grey. Let's give it a crack, eh? Oh yeah. Close. It's more of a skin tone, I think. But yeah. Anyway, that'll do. That'll do for his claws. You know, like the nails are kind of a unusual colour on dogs and whatnot, so we're just going to go with this colour. That'll do. Okay, so I'm going to go and do the abs now. So the abs we're going to do, I'm going to make them white so they really stand out. Really stand out. I'm going to get onto that. I'm going to get the white out and it's going to be like titanium white. It's going to be really white. Okay, alright. Let's come back in a second. We'll get back at you. So, let's put some of this white on. So we've got this white. It's really white. It is the Blanco Calavera or Dead White. So it's 72.001. It's white as white. I don't know if you can get any whiter than this. Alright, so I'm just gonna pick out the 6-pack and the chest muscles. So we're just gonna get this on here like this. Like that. And I'm gonna leave that little bit of a toning in between the 6-packs. A little bit of a gap in there like that. Just so that we can actually see that definition. Like that. I'm gonna get it up in there. Really good. Okay, so I've got all the white on the 6-pack and chest and that. Make those muscles pop. I got the little strap of his whistle, and I've done the little bit of blood on the claws, and you know, that was pretty much it. Went around with a touch up, had a little bit of black here and there, and a little bit of white. You know, just the usual thing you do when you go around in circles for 20 minutes. So that's basically done. The only thing I've got left to do, I think, is just a little bit of silver on his whistle. So I'm just going to use this one, which is the matte aluminium. It'll just, yeah, make his whistle nice and silver, and give that a bit of a wipe off. Alright, there we go. So let's get that on there. It's so hot today here in Australia. As you can see, paint's coming undone. Paint's drying within 5 seconds. It's yeah, it's not cool. Alright, so just get a little bit of this on his whistle there. And his belt buckle, so we'll do his belt buckle, which I forgot about just till now. Silver belt buckle. Oop. And then inside the buckle there, we'll get that up. Okay. And we get a little bit, camera keeps moving. A little bit of this on the whistle. Like that. And I think that is the end of this dude. I think that means he's done. So there you have it. That's him. And that is basically it, guys. So that is the Wear Ref from the RumbleSlam. The RumbleSlam board game. Alright. So hope you enjoyed this. Learning along with me. Just hit the like button if you liked the video. Lets me know you enjoyed it. And hit the subscribe button and little bell so you can get notified when I upload another video. And look forward to doing another one like this where we can learn some stuff. Alright, thanks guys. We'll see you later.